After an 0-4 start, the Mavericks have gone 15-3 in this American Airlines Center with some huge wins in the month of December. Last-second victories against the Clippers and the Atlanta Hawks. They've reestablished this as a great home court advantage when they had a 29-point comeback against Philadelphia or against Minnesota and a 12-point comeback in the second half against Philly. And they've also beaten the likes of Utah and Portland on this floor recently. They now play 8 of their next 10 at home, starting tonight with the Chicago Bulls coming to American Airlines Center with a record of 22 wins and 28 losses. Dallas comes in at 29-20 as we bring you Mavs basketball on Fox Sports Southwest. Rick Carlisle is the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, looking for his 311th victory tonight and what would be his 30th in his first season as the head coach of the Mavericks. And the starting 5 that will take the floor tonight for the Mavs looks like this. In the backcourt, in his 15th year, Jason Kidd. Antoine Wright starts alongside. Josh Howard and Dirk Nowitzki are the forwards, and Eric Dampier in the middle at center. Vinny Del Negro is the head coach of the Chicago Bulls. He's a native of Springfield, Massachusetts, 42 years old. The last 2 seasons he's spent with the Phoenix Suns front office. This year his team is 22-28. The starting lineup tonight for Chicago features this quintet. In the backcourt, Derrick Rose, the rookie from Memphis, a #1 overall pick. Ben Gordon in his 5th year out at UConn. Up front, Luol Deng in his 5th year from Duke. Tyrese Thomas in his 3rd year from LSU. And in the middle at center in his 2nd season, Joakim Noah.
It's a heck of a defensive play.
And that's where he's got to stay on the floor, making defensive plays.
Now Nowitzki to try to get on the board, and he does.
And he was asked to stop. I go back to last fall when we were in New York, Mark, when they said, you know, if the player shows emotion as soon as they've been instructed to do that, I think that's probably what happened, because
herky-jerky here in the first half. They've had moments where they've played well. They've also had moments where they've really struggled to get points. And they were in one of those dry spells before Dirk gets the soft shooter. Kidd finds Dirk looking for the tie. Luol Deng couldn't get out there on the closeout. Back. Pump fake by Wright to beat the shot clock. Offensive rebound, Dirk. Minute left of the half. Over Noah. On the money. Tie game. Putting it here. Dirk. Over the wall. Dang. Tough shot. Really tough shot. Looked like he might have lost control of it.
And as an amazing set shooter, I know that, Coach.
Dirk with the bucket.
Who's going to step up?
Devin George came into the game a moment ago for Howard, who picked up his 4th foul, and there's Dirk Nowitzki giving Dallas the lead on a 3, and Vinny Del Negro wants a timeout. A 3-pointer. He's got 18 points for the game, and Dallas has the lead, 53-52. Posting Dirk. Dirk works on Tyrese Thomas. Gordon helps on the double. Dirk still wins. And the Mavericks close the gap. Kidd gives to Dirk. Nice pump fake. Off 1 foot. Hits it again. The first 9 for the Mavs to start the 3rd quarter. And Dirk again against Noah on the money. Wow, what a tough shot.
I'm finishing up my drawing of a hand. I'm going to show you guys where the broken bone is. Just give me a few more moments.
It's 10 for the wall. Dang, there's Dirk dropping home another one. He has sprung to life.
That's a great example right there of what I'm talking about, though, with Dirk. Dirk is a matchup nightmare. When he's got a smaller guy on him, I want him to lean towards the basket when he's got the guy on the block. I don't want him shooting the fade there. He's got a smaller, weaker guy than he is. Force the issue. Get down there. You don't want to bowl over him, but you want to use your strength and your length. Nocioni's not going to be able to stop that. That's right.
Like that move.
The Karl Malone move?
Yes.
He should have done that.
1% free throw shooter on the line, and they can make it a 1-point contest.
We are so accustomed to seeing Jason Terry and Dirk Nowitzki on the right side of the floor right now. They switched it up a little bit. They took Dirk to the left elbow. Gave him the
Rick Carlisle coming in. He knows what to call at the end of the game. Knows what to draw up.
9.7. Gordon into Rose. Rose way on the outside. 3 seconds. On the drive, the floater for the win. And again, ball out of bounds. We go to overtime. 9th double-double of the year tonight. 18 points, 10 boards. Dirk answers right back. 30 defense, block shots, steals, a little bit of everything. Dirk over Noah for the lead. Yes, sir. 3 that tied the game with 13 seconds remaining in regulation. Now he gets into the paint and finds Dirk to stretch the lead to 4. Timeout Chicago. 2:46 to go in overtime.
Got to go to that guy.
Chicago. And the lead is back to 6 with 43.9 remaining. Dirk has been a one-man gang for big stretches of this game tonight. But he has delivered the goods tonight over Tyrus Thomas on the turnaround, and it puts Dallas in front 109-103. It's on the line. Nocioni defending Dirk. Dirk looking to get to 40, and he does. Can you say dagger again? 22nd timeout, Chicago. What a night.
And the guy was 1 for 10 at one point in the game.
That's correct.
The game 1 for 10. And he's got 40.
How about the veterans to the foul, leaving them only 5.7 for a shot, which they missed at the end of regulation. And then in the overtime, Dirk.
Dirk again. And guess what? Dirk one more time. And finally, 39 and 40 points.
The 10th game in his career in the regular season where he scored at least 40.
It goes an extended stretch without scoring like Dirk did in the fourth, and you get cold, you're not touching the ball. He only got 2 field goal attempts during that long stretch.
Holger watching here tonight, by the way, in Dallas.
How many times, but he is a brilliant offensive player, can shake all sorts of distractions off. And
got the bounce on the first. This is his 11th free throw attempt of the game. 2.9 left in overtime. He's 11 of 11 at the line. Walding will throw it in. Tyrus Thomas to Gordon. Shot at the horn. That'll do it. 115-114. They needed every one of Dirk's 44 and every one of his 14 in overtime for the Mavs to win it over the Chicago Bulls.
Absolutely an amazing game. Really something special here tonight.